Hi, my busy buzzers. Hey, I just want to come on here and talk about the Kenya Moore situation. If you all been keeping up with Housewives of Atlanta, then you will know we are on season 12, episode 13. Now I'm going to speed you guys up with the episode and the clips of the trailers that had everybody buzzing. Now we all know on episode 13, Kenya threw her best friend Cynthia under the bus, like literally threw her under the bus, threw her to the pigs, threw her to the cows, threw her to the wolves. She literally threw her in every direction for her to get eaten up, rolled over, and stumped down.
Martin Lawrence and Will Smith have the best chemistry. Kind of like ours, right?
Yes! They got each other's backs, girl.
Now, me personally, I don't know what the motive was behind Kenya throwing Cynthia under the bus at that moment. If you all watched that episode, I don't know how she feels about Cynthia, because this is like the second time she have kind of took a jab at her best friend. But in anywho situation, I want to talk about the trailer that came out for this continuing season. Now, Raw had two separate trailers that came out, one in the beginning and the second trailer that came out while they were taking their break. Now, that trailer had everyone buzzing. Now, right before they came back from their break, they released the clip as well to season 12, episode 13. Now, that clip for that episode had everybody buzzing as well. Let's take a look at that clip.
I like the garage door. I love that style. Probably have a step and repeat here. It's got to be right when you first come in. The stage has to be here. Got the plugs, so it makes sense.
I think
you have your tables here, bam, bam, bam. Not too close to the bathroom. The food shouldn't be close to the bathroom.
It'll be tight for
That's
100.
that's 50 people versus 100 people.
And
The tables can't be near the bathroom, so everything has to be on this side. It feels a little tight for the number of people. But the question is how many people. The tables
I feel like I'm chasing you.
The tables have to be at least 5 people. Well, I'm thinking through, so I have to go through it visually.
Okay. When Mark gets excited about something, he has a one-track mind. You don't really interrupt, you don't really chime in, you just let him do his thing. I don't know.
Before we go any further, if you guys made it this far, please drop a heart emoji. I appreciate it. Now let's get back into it. Now, we all know every episode that Mark has been in, we all had something to say. It was just negative. Everything was negative. As you saw in that clip that they shared with us, everybody went in. Like, give her time to speak, Mark. Let her speak. Let her chime in. He was just, bum rushing. I guess he had brainstorm whatever ideas he was brainstorming, but just didn't give her time to speak. And that's how he is on a regular. That little clip and all the rest of the clips and episodes that I watched him in, he comes off as a narcissist. Now, a lot of viewers say Kenya Moore has met her match, which I agree. A lot of viewers say he don't like her, he never was in love with her, and I have to disagree with that. In a couple episodes, we see him stonewalling her. We see him gaslighting her as well, not taking her side, and they interpret that as he don't like her. I have to disagree because he comes off as a narcissist where that's just how they act. They have to be in control. And one of the things about control and how they use control is emotions. They play with your emotions. So stonewalling and all that other stuff, that's a part of how they can control you. Kenya Moore is a beautiful lady and self-made, as we hear her say numerous of times. Mark as well, he is an independent, self-owned businessman. So you have two strong individuals that don't really need each other, but again, they're with each other. So for him to be with her and not want to be with her, that don't make any sense to me. That's just how he comes off, and a lot of times he have to do this to keep her emotionally off balance, because that's what a narcissist does.
Okay.
You said loving, successful marriage.
Yes.
Last we knew, you and Mark were taking time apart.
Yes.
So where do things stand right now?
We are still apart, but we are still apart, but we are better friends now than we have been in a very long time.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, and we're co-parenting great. We're going to be going to counseling soon, so I'm optimistic.
Okay.
Yeah.
This part of your life, making that decision to take time apart and figure out what this is going to be, is about to play out on Housewives.
To give up that dream, it's really hard.
How did you guys come to the realization that that was the right move for you at that time?
We didn't have a lot of conversation about it. I think it was a rash decision that Mark made.
So you heard Mark made the rational decision for them to go on a split. Clearly, that's just another tactic to keep your victim emotionally off balance. Now, with that being said, that's still a person that you don't want to associate with, a person who's going to emotionally abuse you. You don't want that. But as far as people saying he's not attracted to her, he don't want to be with her, Mark is a successful business owner. He don't need to be around anyone he don't want to be around. This man can go off and do what he please whenever he please. He don't need Kenya. And Kenya don't need Mark. They are in a relationship because they want to be in a relationship.
Kenya can't. No, and then she trying to come for you like, that person's cap. Girl, you can't keep a man. You can't pay a man. You couldn't keep Matt. You can't keep a broke man. You can't be kept. I wonder if her stuff stink. Because, no, her stuff might stink for real. Because Kenya got long hair, cute little fake booty. She can't keep nobody. Dolce & Gabbana. Like, say me, I don't have a man. Because I'm not going to be a dummy and selling it for that I see women going through. But trust and believe. If I want to walk out one right now, I can call one right now and say, I want to get married. I want you to come. I want to come move in and be submissive and be your woman. I'm not settling. And I get it because Mark don't want to be bothered with that girl. She don't want to be bothered with her. Kenya, I ain't your friend. Just walk away. You make yourself look thirsty. And that's not a good example for other black women to put up with you putting up with, for real. What does he have to say to you, Kenya? Spell it out. He don't want you. You annoy him. You're aggravating. You think you don't be the lady. Stop thinking you know everything.
Now that was Marlo Hampton giving her input on Kenya's Moore situation. And we know that those two have been at odds for quite some time now. Marlo have been a friend to the show way before Kenya Moore was a housewife. And that could be a reason to envy and be jealous of Kenya because you have never owned your peach to the show. But that's neither here or there. But that was just her opinion. I gave you guys a clip of. She had just a long rant going on about Kenya Moore. And shortly after her rant, footage got leaked of Kenya Moore and Mark Daly holding hands while walking through the airport. Now, I understand you want to keep her off balance, but you're keeping the viewers off balance as well because we don't know what's going on. Are y'all back together? They holding hands, looking like lovebirds, that just got newlywed. I don't know. So you tell me what you guys think. Could this be a case of a man that's confused or a case of a narcissist trying to keep his victim confused? Or clearly he just doesn't want her and that's why he treats her the way he treats her. Either or, it is a toxic relationship that's unhealthy because who wants to be emotionally abused all the time and, confused? So let me know what you guys think. Again, thanks for stopping by, listening to the Buzz of the Week. I'll be back again.